Welcome back everyone to the stream. Today we're playing some more Dragon Age part... Oh my god, I forgot to update this. Damn it! Part 6. We are on part 6, I believe. Just fixing this up real quick. Just 1 second here, guys. 1 second. Part 6. Perfect. Updated and done. Okay, back to it. So we left off finishing the quest to gain the Danish to our cause. We also picked up Zevran? And yeah, we're just kind of picking up from there. First things first, I want to give him a gift. That's just my thing. That's not a gift though. No. Nope. Yeah, you would like a songbook. No, apparently not. And Brandy.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. Well, may as well start things off by talking to him.
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
Why would I do anything with you? You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
I could always use a friend.
Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Yeah.
What's
Approval. Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
What does it take to be an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training, the sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
So you have to be a murderer. It doesn't take any special skills.
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
That sounds like it could be useful.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Fair enough.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Why did you want to leave the Crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin, after all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
So you're simply bored.
I don't know that I would put it precisely that way. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I mean, which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
that system works.
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
So what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful, and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
No, but you needn't bother.
Ah, that's too bad. I do so enjoy it when I get to be flirty. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
You think that will change?
Everything changes, my friend. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Ah, well, we did turn him away, so I'm not surprised. Oh well.
What say you?
Care to answer some more questions? Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
No, you're probably right.
I often find myself the instrument of fate, ending these lives for one necessity or another. I console myself with the notion that most of them had it coming. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I know what you mean.
There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Don't you have any other skills?
None that I wouldn't get into trouble for performing publicly. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Hey, there's some
What say
approval
you?
back. You want to answer me more questions?
By all means.
So tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
I mean, your time as a crow.
You mean you want to hear about the grueling training? Being locked in an oubliette for weeks at a time? The slavery? The festering injuries? Or are we seeking something more glamorous?
Was there something more glamorous?
Well, that should be easy enough, I think. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
The crows were willing to anger the Circle of Magi?
In Antiva, nobody is too important to escape the reach of the Crows. They've killed kings and queens. That is simply how it is. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
After... And she didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
Oh, were you upset?
At first, yes. Well, not upset. Surprised is really a better word. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
You got lucky?
I got stupid, in fact, and very lucky. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
A wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to say. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days.
Nice.
What
Okay.
say you?
I need some more questions answered.
By all
I don't know
means.
enough about you. Tell me about Antiva.
Oh, you wish to know about Antiva, do you? The only way to truly appreciate it would be to go there. It is a warm place, not cold and harsh like this Ferelden. In Antiva it rains often, but the flowers are always in bloom. Or so the saying goes.
And it has assassins.
Every land has its assassins. Some are simply more open about their business than others. I hail from the glorious Antiva City, home to the royal palace. It is a glittering gem amidst the sand, my Antiva City. Do you come from someplace comparable?
Of course, my was better than any gym. Why people have no cities.
Ah, yes, of course. The wandering life of the Dalish. That truly is better. I'm jealous. You know what is most odd? We speak of my homeland, and for all its wine and its dark-haired beauties and the lilo flutes of the minstrels, I miss the leather the most.
This I have to hear.
I mean the smell. For years, I lived in a tiny apartment near Antiva City's leather-making district, in a building where the crows stored their youngest recruits, packed in like crates. I grew accustomed to the stench, even though the humans complained of it constantly. To this day, the smell of fresh leather is what reminds me most of home more than anything else.
Sound like you've been away from home forever.
Oh, not so long, I know. It is my first time away from Antiva, however, and the thought of never returning makes me think of it constantly. Before I left, I was tempted to spend what little coin I possessed on leather boots I spotted in a store window. Finest Antivan leather, perfect craftsmanship. Ah, but I was a fool to leave them. I thought, Zevran, you can buy them when you return as a reward for a job well done. More the fool I, no?
Your home is still there, Zenran.
True,
Zevran.
and it's a comforting thought. One simply never knows what is to come next. How could I have suspected I would end up defeated by a handsome Grey Warden? A man who then spares my life? I could not.
You need to make the most of where you are.
Quite right you are. I see the Grey Wardens do not recruit fools. Now, if it is all the same to you, I would prefer not to speak more of Antiva. It makes me wistful and hungry for a proper meal.
Oof. Says a lot about
What
us
say you?
then. Answer me some more questions.
By all means.
Because why not? What is your opinion on the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Was the woodcutter your father?
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
Yeah, 3 sovereigns. And yet, you're oddly cheerful about it all.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves. They were of Dalish make, I knew that much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
I know the sort of gloves you speak of.
I suppose you would. I'd always wanted another. In fact, I ran off to join a clan once when they drew near Antiva City, thinking that there I would find my true calling. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Ah, but I'm not nosy enough yet. I need to know everything. I need you to like me.
What say you?
Answer me some more
By all
questions.
means.
Never mind. Let's just move on.
What say you?
I need to know something personal, though.
Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Never mind. We're good. I don't want you to go. Not yet. Or, yeah, if I keep you around, that'll be better for us in the end.
Anything I can do for you? Please, please tell me.
Give me some potions.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Potions? Nope. That's too bad. I was looking at some gear last time. Maybe, okay, I need to go through everyone's gear again. Let's see, Morgan should give you these gloves. Those will be better for you in the end. You're good. Nope. There we go. Yeah, get some big boy gloves. No. Be strength. I'll keep it on bag for now. I probably should have kept it on my bag anyways. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. Maybe I'll just unequip these from you so you don't go fighting people in ways I don't want you to fight them. Who else do we want to talk to? I think we're, like, good. Maybe we'll talk to Alistair.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Oh, never mind.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
That's all. Thank you.
I must say that traveling with you has opened my eyes to how wrong some are about the Dalish. You are not at all savage, and I've not seen you snatch away women and children without provocation.
My people are often misunderstood. We're used to it.
If my people were more open to interacting with yours, we could do away with such misperceptions.
It's not that easy.
I hear many city folk talk about how wonderful it must be to live simpler lives, close to the earth. They could learn from the Dalish.
Do you think we're meant to be a curiosity, meant for study?
I'm sorry. I did not mean it like that. I wasn't trying to belittle your culture. I have met very few elves, and those that I have met were pledged to the service of Orlesian nobles.
Slaves.
They are serfs. There is no slavery in Orlais.
It's the same thing.
Elven servants are well compensated for their services. Some of them live richer lives than humans. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
Like a prize-winning animal.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
It's okay. Apology accepted.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about.
Fucking
I was
wow.
just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died, and this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Nope, just gonna sing it. Listen up, guys. Listen up. One can hope that will not be copyrighted. Okay, thank you for that. But everyone just kind of stared at you awkwardly.
Something I can help with?
Eh, Uh, mm, sure. Let's
Yes?
talk about something.
What's on your mind?
I heard then, or lays, minstrels are often spies.
Where did you hear this?
Someone told me about this a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
And the bards are spies.
Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
Patron? What sort of patron?
Nobles mostly. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
You seem to know quite a bit about these bards.
And I should, shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was? What's past is past.
But you lived your life as a sister in a rural Ferelden?
I found myself
Rural.
in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
Something I can help with?
Yeah, we're good. We good. Okay, I'm gonna Morgan first, and hopefully we're not gonna have to worry about any sort of scenes.
Cold in my tent, all alone.
Oh no. What am I gonna do about this? And what do you want me to do about it?
Why, it just so happens that I find you quite warm.
Oh god. Oh god. What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. I have a perfect idea for this. Perfect idea, okay? We're gonna watch the scene. Okay, I just want to get something set up here because, you know, why not? Why not? It's not gonna hurt anyone, right? Not gonna tease everyone or give anyone ideas about things. Oh, no, you didn't see that. Nope, nothing there. There. Oh, no, I'm doing it wrong. Okay. There. Oh, no. Okay, this isn't working out the way I hoped it would. One sec. We're almost there. We're almost there. By the way, I make this bigger. Um, okay. We're almost there. We're almost there, guys. Give me a moment. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. You know, I just want to make sure that we're all going to be happy with what everyone is about to experience. And we are going to experience this together, so don't give your hopes up. No. Nope, nope, you didn't see that. Didn't see that. No, no, no. Okay, are we ready? We're ready to watch?
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
I'll leave that up to you.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It happened so quickly. It just like popped out of nowhere. Feast your eyes, perverts. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. One second. I screwed up. Oh no. Don't look at that. That's all. That's all. There you go. There you go. This is what I have to show you all. Perverts. Oh wait, no, I figured it out. Oh no. Don't do it. Play 2. Oh my god, it's not gonna work. It'll work. Oh, this is what I have to show all of you, perverts. And we will go back in here and hopefully not see anything. Oh, hey, you know what? During this entire time, we missed out on it, so we don't even have to experience the scene, so to say. Okay? You're just saying that.
Not at all. Legends abound regarding such figures as Garahel, sordid though they may be. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a
Oh my
darker
god.
side.
No. Sorry. There you go. You're all perverts. Let's be done with it. You didn't get to see what we were watching, so that's fine. I succeeded. So what now?
That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not?
And what about love? Does that enter the picture?
Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Screenshot? Oh. Discuss something with you?
Full of questions, are you?
Personal?
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I think we're good. We're comfortable. That's what matters. Okay, let's be off then.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I have our regular group. We head into Ostagar. Ostagar? Alright, we just killed a bunch of people earlier. Okay, well, let us begin our looting. Gnog. Wooden Krat. Right, Vaughn. Everyone? I can't do anything with you, that's disappointing. Got me here. Oh no. Why? Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Out of everything that has happened, I probably had that coming. That's okay. We can jump right back in. And hopefully not miss out much. Resume. Oh, damn it. Oh. Yeah, damn it. Damn it.
I shall
I'll give you that and you're happy with us for now. This matters. We will just continue on. We will not do sexy scene. And I'll talk to Zevran after the stream.
Indeed.
Because I don't want us to wait any longer than we have to.
Tell me,
Okay. Loot all these guys again.
As you say.
Should be equipping some ice arrows. We got lots of those. Yeah, buddy. Use damn arrows. Darkspawn Forge. Darkspawn. You just take them off from up here. We'd be at the advantage. Okay. Next time we will just remember to save, so we don't have to go through that all again. Boom, boom. Oh, there's a lot. Archers now. Oh. Move everyone back.
make us breath. Make us reserve.
Here. Now we can go in. Oh, maybe we should.
Directly. Outside you. Be merciful.
Ooh. Oh, why aren't you? That's no good. Okay. Rejuvenation on you. You on you.
Enough. All right. Battle it is then.
Nope. Nice.
What do you need?
Nothing. Good syrup. Ooh.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry, but it's clearly Kalen's. There can